commercial accounts in here. Who's got a bunch of commercial accounts, and how about did you get them? So let's start off with Mr. Yay. What's up, brother? Tell us how.
I love how you say my name. It's Mr. Yee Yee.
Mr. Yay, bro. I'm from the East Coast. We say things a little different over here.
So
Hey,
Mr. Yeah,
forget
yeah.
forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Mr.
But
Yee. You got it.
basically, after YouTube University, of course, Matt and JoJo, paving the way and going out there and visiting all of the local establishments by my house. It wasn't just going to apartment buildings, senior citizen homes. It was going to every business, stores, all electronic stores, going everywhere and dropping off cards and letting them know who the Yee is and how I could benefit their business, how I could help them if we work together, and if they're working with anybody. And there would be some places that I went to, and the manager's door they weren't there. So I opened the door, crept in, and put my card down with my candy bag, and boom, the rest is history.
You know who I learned from? Tim Doss. I know Matt and JoJo know him. Tim Doss. Tim
Yeah,
Doss.
we do.
Yeah. That's who I learned that from way back in the day. That exactly that.
What company does Tim Doss have? I recognize the
He
name, but
doesn't anymore. What
okay.
was it? Junk Mob he used to have, right? Junk
Yeah,
Mob.
Junk Mob, yeah.
Way back in the day now.
Is he still in the industry, or he's not around
No.
anymore?
I think
Okay.
he's doing a food vending truck now, but he had so much good information. And when I heard Matt and JoJo talk about that, I thought about Tim, because he told you to bring like a treat bag, Gatorades to the dump. And I literally followed that. That's how I got my contracts and stuff, is by, bringing goodies, donuts, Gatorade to the guys, at the dump. You get in with that and they notice you. You leave cards with that when you go to the realtors or any kind of furniture stores, like Dan from Dan's Holloway. He does the same thing nowadays, but that's the same thing. But I got it from Tim Doss. I don't know.
But now it's funny because I really don't do that anymore, because all of the corporate accounts that I have, they reach out to me.
Yep.
Because I rank so high in my service area. I don't have a service pin. I have a service area. And because I get so many Google reviews, I get so many Google reviews on a weekly base. I don't even post pictures anymore because I'm not Google verified. But because I get so many Google reviews and I post on YouTube and I post on social media, I don't know how Google sees this, but now when my phone rings, it's a lot of businesses who look for me because
Google's like God, people. Google's God. They see everything you do. They do.
The SEO of those right words you put in.
Yo, it just hit me, bro. Who you remind me of? DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled, bro. I've been trying to figure out. I'm like, this dude is like, either I know him from the past or he reminds me of somebody.
Yes.
You are DJ Khaled, bro.
You got it.
Hey, go, and another one.
And another one. Yeah. And just to touch on what Jamie just said, I actually just did that at the dump by me. I came in with a bunch of pizza pies. I went in, I gave them at the office, and I went around the dump and just made sure everybody got their pizza pie and kind of just introduced myself to the whole area and all that. And that was a really great thing to do. Now I come in there and like everybody knows me, everybody's waving, and it's just a great thing to do to get out there for sure. What do we got in here?
You got to put that footwork in, and you got to be hungry. If you're not hungry,
that's exactly keyword. You got to be hungry.
If you're not hungry and you're not about it, and you don't have that phone with you all the time, that's just
internet in the shower, on the toilet. It don't matter. Answer the phone.
Yeah, my wifey knows. I turn the shower off, and you know what I mean. You have to be that committed. You have to just
yes,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
And guys, I want to introduce somebody in the chat right now because this person really reminds me of somebody in here, and this is my friend Caroline Loomis. Caroline Loomis is part of our arm wrestling community, and she is one of the most positive people. Supports everybody, gets behind all the promoters, supports all the events. And Jamie, I just wanted to say, when I got into the junk industry and I came across you, you remind me so much of Caroline Loomis. Like, you know, I was
Thank
just
you.
actually telling my girl Nicole about it, and I'm like, yo, Jamie is Caroline Loomis of the junk industry. You know what I mean? So you girls, you guys have a lot in common, and just always positive, always a smile on your face, and it's really refreshing today to have people like you in the community.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And Drew is he's got the link for Xavier's book up here. He put up top Kevin Hess's on Amazon. So if you guys haven't, the links are in the chat. Go and check them out. You could order your copies of the books. And I'm telling you, these things are just amazing. You could learn so much from these guys, so much experience just being shared. And you got to take advantage of stuff like that for sure. And we got one more giveaway. Sorry, yes. What's up, brother?
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, have you ran into your first rat yet?
Oh my God.
Have you met your first rat yet?
Not during this. No, I haven't. But in the marijuana business, yes, I've come across quite a few of that, and you know what I mean. So yeah. Well, different, yeah. But yeah, no, I've been in a couple of situations already though that it's really, you know, really disgusting and like pushing the limits and everything. And, you know, that was like kind of my test, and it was no problem to me. It didn't ski me out at all. I was like, I like this, you know, this is good.
Oh boy.
There's rats size of cats in Phoenix. I swear I thought one was cat. It was a rat. I went screaming and my God, they're big. Wow.
Oh, we're used to those in New York, man. Over at the Madison Square Garden, the train station, you come out, and I mean, these things are monsters. I don't know what they're feeding them, but yeah.
I used to have them in my dreams. When I first started this business, I'd wake up out of my bed and be like,
oh my God,
that rat was that close to me, and just
you want to hear something hella funny? My brother's 6'5", right, 240 pounds. Like he's a nut, like a nutcase, right? Like he done stabbed people back in the day. But we go do jobs, right? And he would see a rat or a lizard or something like that. He would freak out. He'd be like, "Oh, snake!" Or he see a little rat. I'm like, "Dude!" He started running from the pile. I'm like, "Oh, hell no!"
Run like a little girl.
Like a little girl. You know what I mean?
We had 3 mice in the box truck the other day at the dump. It was crazy. They were little babies, and they wouldn't leave the box truck. They kept going into the box truck into the corner, and we kept trying to get them out. And the second they'd get to the edge of the box truck, they'd run back into the corner. It's like they didn't want to leave.
We need to do a whole episode on PTSD and nightmares from things we've seen, like roaches, bed bugs. Like I've had dreams about those suckers, you know? Seriously.
Oh, Julio was like, that's the craziest thing I ever seen. So we were cleaning up one of the homeless encampments that we're always having to go to. And can you turn the stove off? It's burning.
We can hear the water.
A bottle, just a bottle. Like it was an old beer bottle. And all these mice kept coming out. I don't even know how that many mice could have fit inside the beer bottle, but they kept coming out. And then one was kind of fat, and he couldn't quite get out, and it took him a while to work his way out. And then when he got out, a bunch of them followed. And he was like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like they were just all
Were they babies or what?
They were just mice. No, they weren't babies.
Mice will fit anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. We did come across a bunch of babies, and we just kind of gathered them up and stuck them off to the side. So hopefully the mom found them, because I am an animal lover, even mice. Yeah.
Dude.
Alan says, when I just started, my wife was on the truck with me. She was cleaning under a deck and got locked in with a little snake. Oh my God. I could imagine if Nicole found like a spider or like a mouse in the truck. Oh my God.
We had, that reminds me, a couple months ago, my employee, so I sit in the passenger seat because I do all the phone calls and everything. So my driver, he literally had a mouse crawling up inside his jeans about 3 months ago. As he was driving, we almost flipped the truck on the highway.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
So we had an incident that happened, and we didn't even know about it until a viewer on YouTube noticed it. We were recording me cleaning out a shed in the backyard, And I was just picking up boxes and tossing them to Matt. And somebody noticed something that we didn't. And they were like, there was a snake on that box that JoJo picked up. And we rewound it and watched it. And I was like, oh, I did not see that.
Thank goodness.